Let's listen to Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Tourism Minister.
And if I want to say to you, and I want you to reflect on it, that for 5 years under the United Workers' Party, not one hotel was built in St. Lucia. Not one room was built. Think about it. The last hotels to be built in St. Lucia were Royalton and Harbour Club, which both started under the St. Lucia Labour Party.
Speaking yesterday during the Tuesday town hall meeting of the St. Lucia Labour Party. So now in a position to boast.
All we ask from you is to be fair to the people of St. Lucia, to be fair to the workers of St. Lucia, and to ensure that St. Lucia is at the top of your list of priorities.
Under a St. Lucia Labour Party regime, we thought there would not be any kind of sword-turning ceremony involving our black St. Lucian politicians and ministers and white investors. But that is exactly what transpired yesterday. And so our question of the day, is it a secret why they kiss white butts on certain occasions? Up to now, the rhetoric tells us there are people who want to divide St. Lucia, and they have successfully done so along racial lines.
Hypocrite, stinking hypocrite.
But when one sees where the history and the heritage of Dr. Anthony and that a massa mentality.
Let us not look at things from that kind of prism of white or black when it suits us.
Hypocrite, all of you hypocrites.
It takes a white man to pick up St. Lucia from grounds.
I know you'll have a problem with white people. You don't like white people. But give that white man another set of money again to conduct a report.
Alors, moi, ka fa ou sav keki, moi si moi vote by un homme blanc passé by Philippe Jean-Pierre.
Il y a un long nat. Comment on dit ça? Aïe, 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 monsieur. Bah, il a belle soirée. Bon, nous n'y sommes vieux nègres. Et moi, quand je vieux nègres, you need 17 constituencies St. Lucie. Zot ka voye 15 nom pour accommoder vieux nègres comme Stevenson King, vieux nègres comme Richard Patrick.
Talking about hypocrisy. The question of the day once again, is it a secret why they kiss white butts on certain occasions?
I just want to congratulate Mr. Shastri. This is Peter Josie.
I picked up the voice, Peter.
And I just want to tell him how I admire his energy. This is the leader I always wish to see.
The beast knows that the people of St. Lucia prefer a little cooler wayayay. St. Lucians don't like people that are too black unless it's their own family. Sometimes the people who have children that are black is born, their own child, you know.
So now the Prime Minister will tell you thousands of jobs will be created. We love that this will happen. We welcome that because too many of us in St. Lucia, too many people in this country are unemployed.
Later.
That does not signify, construction of hotels does not signify that you are developing as a people or your people are benefiting from this directly. There was a time in the OECS, we felt, and I think economically we are still number one, but when you look at issues relating to the Human Development Index, I mean, St. Kitts ranks higher than St. Lucia. Those are the things that matter. Not about building high-rise buildings and how many hotels that you have. And, I mean, when you look at the hotels, yes, you have hotels creating employment, the working conditions, whether that is an issue, the pay that St. Lucians receive, whether that's an issue. That is not an issue for our governments, in this particular for the tourism minister. It is how many hotels that you can construct. I don't like the hypocrisy. Don't like the double standard.
Hypocrite, you dirty hypocrite.
That does not signify construction of hotels does not signify that you are developing as a people, or your people are benefiting from this directly. There was a time in the OECS, we felt, and I think economically we are still number one, but when you look at issues relating to the Human Development Index, I mean, St. Kitts ranks higher than St. Lucia. Those are the things that matter. Not about building high-rise buildings and how many hotels that you have. So that is the kind of hypocrisy. We will not be able to construct hotel after hotel after hotel on our island, particularly if we have to build them close to our beaches.
Hypocrite, you rotten hypocrite.
So the fact is that there isn't one hotel that we have that has displaced agriculture.
What? I think conservatively, St. Lucia can easily absorb 10,000 hotel rooms.
You said you wish me well, yet you drag me down. Anywhere you go, there is always one to be found.
All we ask from you is to be fair to the people of St. Lucia, to be fair to the workers of St. Lucia,